Hey, what is up, everyone? Hey,
Hi.
good afternoon. Hey, what is up, y'all? It's JoJo.
And this is V.
Plus Kate, and we are Team Republika Davao.
Yep, and well, it's
Yay!
our turn to have a chance to get to know and to connect you to your favorite artist. And today, I was given the chance to introduce her. So, for today's guest, she is one of the rising stars in the music scene here in the country. She started in 2017 with her single, A Song Inspired by You, followed by her most streamed song on Spotify, Secrets, with more than 386,000 streams on the
Wow.
platform. And take note, she's not just a singer-songwriter. She is also the CEO of her own record label called Spaced Out Records. And
Wow.
she's also just a first-year college student, which makes it more impressive. So without further ado, everyone, let's welcome Abby.
Abby!
Yay.
Wow.
Yep.
Such an achiever.
Hi,
Hey,
Abby.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Welcome to
Abby.
FM1 Spotlight.
Thank you for having me. I'm good.
Yep.
How are you guys?
We're
You're
good.
We're happy you're
Good,
here
cool,
with us.
Yeah.
I'm
How was
happy
your
here. Thank
study?
you.
Okay. How was your studies?
It's going. College online isn't something I expected to be doing, but
Yeah.
you know, it's
Mhm.
working. I'm glad to be home and safe, and
Mhm.
I'm getting by. Yeah, it's working.
Okay, that's great. And
Great to hear.
yeah, we are the biggest fans of your music, and we sing along every
Amen.
time it plays on air. Anyways, we are very honored and thankful to have you in our
Yes.
show today. So, anyways, guys, let's get to know Abby a little more. So, first one, when and how did you start music, and what was your main inspiration?
The question of when is, I don't know, because I have been doing music since I can remember.
Yep.
So I guess the inspiration to start music is most likely my dad, probably, because he is a singer too. So I was exposed to music ever since I was a kid, and I've always just known that music was something that I wanted to do. So yeah.
Okay, that's great. And speaking of inspiration, who are your biggest musical influences?
So I really love the way that Tori Kelly writes. I love the way that Ariana Grande
Amen.
writes.
Oh,
And there's this artist, Korean artist. His name is Sam Kim. I really love his music. He's amazing. So I take inspiration from them. I mean, I try not. My dad is always saying, find your own style. So as much as I do take inspiration from them, I also try and create my own sound there. But yeah,
Yeah.
songwriting wise,
Okay.
definitely Tori Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah,
big
amen.
fan of Tori Kelly here.
Yes.
So, Jojo mentioned earlier that you're currently a freshman student and a CEO of Spaced Out Records, your own record label. Can
Yes.
you share to us how
Wow.
did you manage your academics and your career all at the same time, and to at least inspire our young viewers here?
Yeah, so that is a good question. It is very difficult. I'm not the best person to ask about time management. I am a huge procrastinator. But you know what? I guess it's just like, don't stress too much and don't push yourself over the limit, because yeah, it's important that you take care of your mental health.
Yes.
And I do try to focus more on school, obviously, because that's a priority. I do have a few friends of mine who have released songs under my label. So usually when they have a release, I try to focus more on them than me, which obviously that's how it should be, right? So
Yeah, true.
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how I'm still, doing this. But yeah, I hope one day I will have my own team, because right now I am the team. I make all of the art cards.
Ooh.
I do all the promotion for
Ooh.
my label. So
We
I
want
am
to
a one-woman
volunteer.
team. Oh my god, yes, if you want
We would
to.
love to
That would be
volunteer.
awesome.
Full disclaimer, I don't have a budget for like
Yeah.
sueldo yet.
Okay.
So like, yeah, volunteer work, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
basically, Abby's advice is knowing your priorities and taking
Yeah.
care of your mental health at the same time. We love that, and I would take note of that because I think we three needed that reminder, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
noted on that. Noted on that.
So, anyway, Abby, going back to your singing career, we want to know: did you have formal training for singing or songwriting, or was it all self-taught or by your father?
I never took formal singing. I think I did maybe for a while in school, but it was never like full on vocal training.
Okay.
I'm missing a nail, by the way. My dad never really wanted me to enroll into formal singing lessons, because the tendency with that is that you tend to pick up your teacher's style, and he didn't want that for me. He wanted me to find my own style and my own, I guess, habits in singing. I picked up a lot from him though, because my dad is a great performer. I just have to say that.
Yeah.
So I watched him a lot as a kid. I picked up a lot of his techniques. So that's how I started singing. Songwriting though, that was something that I found on my own. It was actually the first time that I wrote a song, which my first single actually was for a school project.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it was just like a thing that happened. My dad was surprised that I could write my own songs. But then I got to join a songwriting boot camp, Philpop, with the likes of Ryan Kayab, Junji Marcelo, 2019.
Oh, you joined last 2019.
So
And okay, was it a
Almost 3
personal
years.
decision, or was it just suggested by your dad, or did you find it out by
actually,
yourself?
I sang for Aesop, a song of praise, I think. I was one of the interpreters for that show, and one of the judges there is Sir Junji Marcelo, who was one of the the coaches in Philpop Bootcamp. And so he knows my dad, so he reached out to my dad and told me I should audition. And so I got in. So I joined that songwriting boot camp, all expenses paid. It was the best experience. I made so many cool friends there. Like, a lot of them are so talented, and I was just so honored to be around such amazing presence, so yeah, that's how that happened.
Yeah, that's so cool to hear. And I believe your lessons from that camp helped you make these cool songs that you have right now. So speaking of songwriting, how do you write your song? Did you notice, or do you have a pattern as to how you write your songs, or is it just mostly a spontaneous burst of ideas?
So that is a good question. I started off, I think everybody does, but we start off spontaneous. My songwriting, my song ideas, used to just pop out of nowhere while I was like falling asleep. And it would be the worst time because, I'm so sleepy, I'm so tired. And then I get an idea in my head. And I know that if I ignore that, I'm not going to remember that. So I have to get up and write. I do really well under pressure, though. I had the opportunity to join like a songwriting contest for the Wishcovery songwriting contest, and I think that was the first time that I really got to sit down, tell myself I'm gonna write something, and I wrote like 2 songs in one day. So that was like. That was an experience, but it depends on my mood. I usually have to have inspiration to write, but I am trying to do the more professional take, I guess, is like sit down, write a song. So yeah.
But we wish we were that spontaneous because we couldn't even.
True.
Anyway, moving on, we would like to talk about your most recent single, which is Lawig. So,
Yes.
we all know how to speak Bisaya here, but we are just very curious. What does Lawig mean, and what is the song all about?
So I did not write Lawig. This was written by Gus Abarquez of Empty Canvas, a band from Butuan. Actually, I don't think they're from Butuan only, but like he's a great songwriter. His lyric, I am not very fluent in Bisaya. I can understand, but so yeah,
But
I was
you
just
sound so good.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so, because my lolo disagreed. He was like, "You are too
No.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, I was just like really honored that I had the chance to interpret such a wonderful song, because Lord knows I can't, write that in Bisaya, maybe in English, sure, but like my thought process wouldn't be able to handle that. And it's such a beautiful message too. So I think Lawig means like to sail or some like journey or something.
Okay.
So this song is like basically, magpadayon ko, right? It's like I'm gonna keep on going, and I'm just gonna keep sailing no matter how big the waves get, how strong the storm gets. If this journey will lead me to you, which that is the song, but I guess anyone can take interpretation. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a goal.
Yeah.
A goal,
right?
a dream. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what that means. Very cool.
Beautiful song.
So, of course, with COVID around, were there any challenges that you and Miss Jemima faced in the making and the production of this song?
Well, actually, it wasn't very different from how I record my songs, even pre-COVID, because my producer, actually, you guys might know him, Zach Tabudlo. I met him. Yes, he's really good, right?
Amen.
And yeah, he's amazing, and he deserves all of the success he's getting right now.
Yep.
But I met him a couple years ago, and he was the one who produced Alone, which was the single that I first wrote and put out that I really thought sounded like me. So he is in Manila, right? And I am in Davao. So our process has always been like that, I would record in a studio here, and then I would just send my vocals over to him, and he'd be the one to do. We would just send stuff back and forth. So it was very similar to what happened here. This song was produced by a classmate of mine, actually. His name is Anton Guerrero. He's really cool. He's only in senior high school. Amazing. Yeah, and then Zach was the one who mixed and mastered it. Yeah, he's so cool.
You have an amazing group of friends.
I do. I am so lucky to know people. There wasn't much challenges. Yeah, it was very similar. I mean, I have set up kind of like a home studio here. It's not very professional, but it gets the job done, and with good mixing engineers, you won't really have a problem. So we didn't have any obstacles
that's
there.
good to know. So we are just curious, before COVID, where do you usually play? Where are your gig place, or maybe in the city or all around the country?
So I used to like be singing weekly at MTS. I'm sure you guys know MTS. I would sing at Canto Bar every Wednesday, I think. Yeah, so that was it. It's like a big music scene here in Davao. It's like if you want to listen to music, that's where you go, MTS. So that's where I started off gigging. But once I went to Manila, I would sing in El Calle. I think it's in Resorts World. And that's pretty much where I would gig. So yeah.
Nice.
I wish.
Okay, so thank you so much. Now
Thank
let's
you.
go on.
I wish that we hear you sing live too on
Live.
the same places you
Yeah.
mentioned right now when
Yeah.
everything goes back to normal. Anyway,
Absolutely.
Abby, we've prepared a surprise for
Yeah.
you. It's a game that we call Republika's Artist Slam Book, and it's like a combination of a slam book that we used to answer when we were younger. You know how that goes. And the 73 questions, but don't worry, it's not going to reach 73 questions this afternoon.
Okay.
And a combination of fast talk too, because you'd have to answer quick. So, are you ready for it?
I mean, do I have a choice? I don't think so. Yes, I'm
You
ready.
don't have a choice.
Yeah, okay. So,
Let's get to
we're going
it.
to start off with the first question. Do you prefer hip hop or rap?
Hip hop.
Coffee or
Cool.
tea?
Tea.
Single or taken? Or
Single
bawal
as a
sabihin?
Pringle.
Oh, single as a Pringle. Oh,
Oh.
guys, alam nyo na. How about your favorite time of the day?
Favorite? That's nighttime. That's when I get my juices
Nighttime.
flowing.
Okay, yeah, because that's when usually when the good ideas come in, right?
Exactly. Yes.
How about a favorite song? What's your favorite song?
Right now, Watercolor by Wayne from Mamamoo. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna
Ooh,
listen
I'm
to
gonna
that
listen
one
to
later.
that.
I'll
Yes.
put
How
this on my
about-
Spotify playlist.
How about a favorite song that you wrote?
It's not out yet, but it is called. Oh my God, what is it called? I forgot my own. I'm crazy. That's it. But it's not out yet, so yeah, maybe soon.
Okay.
We look forward to that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. But how about a song that you released or that you sang that's a favorite of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, Damgo is definitely a favorite. I didn't write that
Yeah.
too, but that
That's
is
our
definitely
favorite
a
too.
favorite.
No, we
Nice.
love that too.
We love that song.
And as much as we love the song, we'd love to hear you sing that live too right now. So maybe if you can sing a line or two for your fans too, and for us here on
Please.
Republicast. And
Yes,
Okay,
please.
sure.
Yeah.
Acapella is
maybe-
fine, right?
yes, but
Yeah.
after that, you can say, "This is Abby, and you're listening to Republika FM1." After you
Okay.
sing the song.
Okay.
So all right,
Right now.
let's everyone,
Yeah.
let's welcome Abby.
Yay!
Yay! Okay,
Alright.
so chorus. Kabuton ang mga bituon ug akong latason bisan unsa pa kalayo ang akong lakwon ibayaw ko ang tanan sa langit antusan ang tanang kasakit kung ang kapadunganing damgo kay ikaw. This is Abby, and you are listening to Republika FM1.
All
Yay!
right.
Yay.
Thank you so much, Abby.
Thank you so
have
much.
Such a
Thank
lovely
you.
voice.
Thank
And
you.
going back to our questions.
We're not done yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you can play only one instrument for the rest of your life, what would that instrument be?
Piano, because MIDI exists, and you can play any other instrument on the piano. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good choice. That's right. And how about if you were getting a tattoo right now? What kind of tattoo would you choose?
I already have tattoos, but if I could get another one,
That's so cool.
it would be a butterfly because
A butterfly.
I like
Okay,
butterflies.
why butterfly?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like butterflies, and also my professor once said something about like having your ideal self as the goal is usually the butterfly.
Yeah.
Usually we are in the cocoon state, and
Okay.
a lot of ourselves perceive ourselves as a caterpillar. But if you want to strive as a butterfly, I'm going to strive for being a butterfly. So that's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
Well, Abby is real sweet, and that's such a beautiful reason behind for a tattoo, But we've got
Yes.
three more questions for you. What's the best advice someone gave you? Can you remember?
This was
one?
actually a hard question because for some reason I couldn't think of any single advice that anyone has ever given me. But I asked my sister, and she was kind enough to give me a paper full of advice. So I'm just going to read the favorite one that she wrote. She said, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard enough." And I agree with that, because talent can only get you so far. But if you don't hone that, if you don't put work into that, you're not going to get anywhere. So, yeah.
Wow. Good advice from your sister.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, sister, and to Abby too. Anyway, do you have a favorite dad joke that you can share with us right now?
Okay. I used to be so into dad jokes in high school. The one I can think of at the top of my head, okay. Why did Cinderella get kicked out of the basketball team?
Why?
Because she ran away from the ball.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Okay, that's a good dad joke.
So sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody.
10 points. 10 over 10. Anyway, last question. Would you rather do live gigs or online gigs?
Live gigs, for sure. I miss
Live
the
gigs,
band.
for sure,
Yeah.
for the win.
Who could agree
Anyway,
more?
Yeah, we'd love to see you on perform on a live gig real soon. Thank you so much, Abby, and thank you for the fun that you gave to us in this game.
Thank you. I love the questions.
Thank you.
Anyway, before we end, we would like to read some comments in our comment section below.
That'd be great.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from
Oh.
Alexin C, she says she loves your song Lawig.
Thank you so much, Alexine. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, another one from Lu Yeba. Taking care of your mental health. Yeah, she noted that.
Noted.
Yeah,
Very
that was a good
important,
advice.
especially with quarantine and everything happening in the world right now. It's
Yeah,
very
true.
important.
Okay.
Okay, another one. Oh, I do not know what that I do not know the
Tall
name.
boxes.
She says that you have a lovely voice right there.
True.
Thank you
So
very much.
Goosebumps.
imagine hearing
you.
Abby sing live.
Oh, from
On a
FM1
gig.
Davao. We love you. From us, from
Yes.
all of us here. We love you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we
I
do.
love you
We
too.
love you and your songs.
Also from Miss Joey C. Domingo. Go Team Davao.
Go, go, go.
Hey, Miss Joey.
Laban.
Hi, Miss Joey.
All right.
Okay.
So I think that's all.
Yeah, that's all for the shout outs and comments. Oh, we have another one.
As my
From
classmate, hi
Jacob
MJ.
Ferriol. You're the number one, he says.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, MJ. Oh my God,
Iana
hi.
Simon Villarin.
That's my best
love
friend.
you.
That's my best
Oh,
friend. Hi,
Hey,
Iana.
best friend.
Thank you for watching. I love you. I
Very
miss you.
supportive.
Yeah.
Told you guys
Another
yesterday,
one
group
from
of friends.
Amor Elizalde Reynoso. Yeah,
Oh.
we love you, Abby, from the Hitman
Thank you,
family
Tita
here
Amor.
in Manila.
I love you too, Tita
Okay.
Amor.
Okay,
Alright.
I think that's all for those shout outs and comments. And before we wrap up this episode, where can your fans be in touch with you and hear your songs?
So if you guys want to follow me on my social media, my handle is the same everywhere. It's Abby Sings, ABYSINGSS. Abby Sings. Everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah,
same
TikTok.
thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
TikTok. And you can listen to me on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music too, Amazon. These are all of the streaming platforms. The links are usually in my bio, so you can always check that out. Yeah, and please send me DMs if you want. I slide into my DMs. I love hearing back from fans. Oh, it's a double S. Abby
Okay,
Sings.
okay.
Abby
Sings. Okay. At Abby
Okay.
Sings, guys, please follow her.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
Yeah, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much, Abby. And
Thank you so much.
it's been an absolute pleasure, and we really hope to see you perform live once everything goes back to normal. And
Yeah.
guys, please do support Abby by streaming her songs on Spotify and Apple Music. Also, please do support the rest of our world-class Filipino talents. This has been V.
Kate.
And this is Jojo.
We are from Team Republika Davao, and we will see you on the next episode of FM1 Spotlight.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Abby.
Abby.
Thank you. Thank you for having
Abby.
me.
We
It's a
hope you
great honor.
enjoyed.
I did. Thank you
Was
so much.
such a great time with you.